There's a very special guest, Pat. This is the coach of the Hibernian team, Bertie Auld, from Glasgow, Scotland. Glasgow, am I saying that right, Bert?
Glasgow, that's the right way to pronounce it.
That's
yeah,
right.
Bob.
But of course, the team is headquartered in Edinburgh, and your team plays so well today, Bert.
Yeah, well, I must give credit to the Quakes here because they allowed us to play, which is very important to make it entertaining for the people.
And of course, George Best scoring 2 goals here today. We say that the people come to watch the Earthquakes win. If they can't, then they want to see George Best score a goal or two. They saw that today.
Yes, well, George is a magnificent player, isn't he? He plays when he feels like playing. These are the type of characters that we're short of in the game in Scotland. I only wish that when George was over, I'd have been manager Hibernian. No way would they have left Hibernian Football Club.
You would have hung on to George and
no
kept
doubt.
him right there, wouldn't you?
That's right, Bob, yeah. I've got a lot of time for George. Anyone with quality like that, you must keep hold of.
I'm sure impressed with Gordon Ray. He scored the first 2 goals for you today with 2 headers and got Hibernian off winging. You got off to a fast start. That's
right. Well, this is something I think it's just because we're full-time professionals and we work at the game all day. And I think this is very important. And I think that's why we're so alert at the start of every game.
Now, the North American Soccer League and the Earthquakes, is this a different kind of soccer? Did you find what you expected to find here today?
Yeah, no, let me put it this way, Bob. I was very impressed with the soccer here today with the Quakes. I think it's come on leaps and bounds. Yeah. I think the game's going to really start building here. I was very impressed with them. Naturally, I'm delighted that we were sure. Far stronger and far sharper. But I could expect that because of the heat here, you know. It was a marvellous. I'm impressed with the soccer here.
We were sure impressed with some of your youngsters, your 18-year-old goalie, and Jameson comes in, 17, 18 years old. You get these youngsters when they're relatively young. They're already established as outstanding soccer players.
That's right. Well, we get the chance to coach these boys at 15 years of age. And they're with the club at 15 years of age. And they come through our youth policy. We have a youth policy, Bob, that starts at school age. And we pay all expenses for them. We don't pay them. We give them expenses and give them coaching, which is most important, and try to further their career as a player.
Now, this year you won the first division and you're moving up to the Premier Division. Now, explain that to our viewers here locally.
Well, the first division is the second division in the Scottish football. Hibernian Football Club, that was the first time they've ever been relegated, was the last year. About November, I was appointed manager of Hibernian Football Club, and at that time, we were a wee bit in a down.
I see.
Now, what that means is that a club of this standing, to be in the second division, it's like Quakes playing in a youth league here or a university league.
So you're back where you belong now.
We are back, and we're back at the top.
Well, you certainly proved it here today. 4-2 on the board, and in some ways, a kind of soccer we don't often see here with the individuality, the way the players express themselves with the ball. Truly outstanding.
Oh, yes, we've got individuals that can play, but the most important thing of it all, Bob, is the way they play as a team.
Yeah.
You know, we got movement off the ball today that I was very delighted with.
Well, from here to the Caribbean and Haiti,
yes,
and an interesting trip. Bert, congratulations. Much, when I get to Scotland with Julie Menendez, my colleague upstairs, we're going to call you.
Oh, that's marvellous, and I hope everyone who was at this ground will come to the games as well.
All right.
Thank you very much, Bob.
Congratulations. Bert Auld, the coach of the Hibernian team. Pat, back upstairs.